This is the time for empty courtesies. I'm here with Stephen Bruce to discuss his book, 500 Years After, in a read-along commentary format. This is chapter the 6th, which treats of the arrival of an important dignitary at the court. Hi, Steve.
Hi. I will start out saying that one of the biggest lies I've ever told begins this chapter.
Ooh, excellent. Okay, so what's the lie?
It's the "we return" and then the parenthetical "with we confess some relief." That was a total bald-faced lie. I had so much fun in that chapter playing with the Underdark. There was no relief involved. It was like, oh, well, I guess I better go back to the palace now.
Yes, but
But
Parfy felt some relief, I'm sure.
yes, the Underdark did offend Parfy's delicate sensitivities.
Yes, that we must take into account.
Yep.
Um, Go ahead.
That was fun. It was a really fun thing to the Emperor versus Adron.
Yes. Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
The bit of business where he's like, fuck you, I never dabble. That was just
Yeah.
fantastic. Dabble? Dabble? I'm not dabbling. That is one of the sort of bits that is kind of cinematic. That like I would really, really love to see Dragera stuff on the screen. Just for things like
It
that.
was another.
Can you imagine the GIFs that we would get out of that conversation?
Oh my God, yes. I hadn't thought of that.
See?
Another moment of that chapter that I am very pleased with in retrospect is the interaction between the Emperor and Kavrin when the Emperor actually confronts his fate, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
That came out of nowhere. That was never planned. And I was very proud of both of them after that. I looked at them and I said, Emperor, Kavrin, good job, you two. Thanks.
Well done. Good.
Well done.
Yeah, and we've kind of been discussing, decadence, of course, because that's what's happening to the emperor. We had one comment on Facebook from our buddy Chris, who mentioned, that you, Steve, have experienced decadence. And I think that there are kind of two different meanings that we're looking at here. Do you think there's a difference between how we sort of throw around the word decadent, meaning like, haha, this dessert has two kinds of chocolate, it's so decadent, versus the type of decadence, the more political decadence that the emperor is experiencing?
Yes, yeah, they're obviously different. I mean, the first is sort of pretending to be the second. You're saying it ironically that, boy, anybody who would eat this dessert, has obviously fallen off the deep end and cares nothing for anything except pleasure and so on and so forth. But yeah, which is what makes it charming when it's charming. But yeah, the actual real decadence, which is sometimes defined as favoring form over content. I've heard that definition of it. I think it's broader than that, but it refers to decay. It refers to a something that has outlived itself and is now turning on itself, and sort of like an organism destroying all that was once good in it. I can't think of any examples of that in real life.
Right? Well, any non-human examples?
You wouldn't, I mean, if something is literally decaying, you wouldn't say, well, there's decadence, because
Right.
it's come to mean something else. It's come to mean something more deliberate or conscious at any rate. Technically, I suppose from an older meaning, I would imagine. So that's interesting subject.
Yeah, I was noticing that, and we've had really a couple of people talk about decadence in the comments. We also had another Jennifer comment that it's the combination of a couple of different things that have happened so far that are laying the groundwork for
I
the
am
Emperor's decadence.
I am evidently behind on those comments. I didn't see them. I was okay. There's a lot more discussion than I had thought. I
There isn't a
think
whole
maybe
lot of
it's that
discussion,
Facebook
but
isn't notifying me.
yeah, there isn't a whole lot of discussion. There are some comments, but the thing is that Facebook notifies me because I make the post.
Right, got it. Okay.
You need to actually go in and look at the comments, I guess, to see them.
Yep. And I've seen
Um,
a few, but I should go back and catch up on the ones I've missed.
yeah, I
I
figured
hope
I would just
people are
bring.
enjoying this because I am.
What's that?
I said I hope people are enjoying this because I am.
They seem to be. They seem to be. And, we can probably answer questions as they come up if people put them in the comments too. And I happen to notice them.
That's true. Now that I think of it, that could be the one sentence summation of my writing career.
You hope people are enjoying it because you sure the fuck are?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh, Steve, this is also the chapter where you mentioned the Anis gelled Winiosaurus.
Winioceros, yes. Which
Winiosaurus.
is
Sure.
which your other boyfriend has prepared for us all, and it was really good. Intensely salty. You have to be able to deal with something that's pretty salty.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good, and yeah, wow, anise.
And I'm
He
not a
should
big fan of anise, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could handle salt and anise jello.
get him to make some, and under circumstances where you have something else to eat if you turn out not to like it.
I'll have some dry
I
crackers at the ready.
it's a very intense dish.
Yeah, fascinating. Um, do you have any other comments for this chapter?
Well, I think that about covers it.
It's a good chapter. It's sort of a
Thank you.
slow burn right into the flashbang of Adron. All right, so we will end here and we will see you all next time.